जबरदस्ती खिलाउँदैछ यार मलाई दिक्चीले जबरदस्ती खेलाइदिँदैछ मेरो दिक्चीले दिक्चीको कतिमा पुग्यो दिक्ची त्यतिमा हो सुधाइ भइरहेछ नि 1700 कतिमा थियो फेरि हारेको हारे भएर घट्यो कति ब्याट 5 माइनस ड्र भएछ Nine games, 9 game, 7 win, 2 draw छ लास्टको गेमहरुमा तिन त इन्सेन हो त मलाई हिजो कसले भन्दै थियो यार मा त्यो हावाहुरी चल्छ के भनेर मा यो कार्यले हो कि शरीरले हो दुईटाले भन्दै थियो अञ्जलले जी ल प्ले एम्बापे हालिदिउँ कि हेर एम्बापेले राम्रो खेल्छ अरे यो सब बाजुमा ध्यान दिउँ ल प्राञ्जलबाट पनि लाइक हान्देऊ सब्सक्राइब हान्देऊ शेयर हान्देऊ तिम्रो के अरे कन्सल्टेन्सीको उसमा पेजमा तर अस्ट्रेलिया युके क्यानाडा जान भएछ सम्झिँदा च्याट जिपिटीलाई सोध्ने हो क्या अब कन्सल्टेन्सीले छोडेर ए नाइस डिफेन्स हेर नि कस्तो एउटा नर्मल थ्रु पास जाँदैन हौ रेड देन यार सरलाई यतिकै स्लाइड हाल्दैछ हजुरको गर्लफ्रेन्ड त्यो अगाडि छ त्यो म किन त्यो पछाडि दिँदैछ त्यस्तो सफ्ट प्रेस गरेको पास लौ 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 के हो यो त किन फल हान्छ भनेको एकछिनमा रेल दे भाइ लाखास किपर हटाउँछस् रेल लिनस् दामी I am a bit. Check. Nice. भेट्नु चाहिँ नपर्ने कसरी भेट्यो यार डिफेन्सिभ यो के अरे यतापट्टिबाट त्यो पछाडि लाँदाखेरि मेरो डिफेन्स त्यता सार्नु खोज्छु भने चाहिँ जानै मान्दैन यार जबरजस्ती ओए अघि फेरि कति पर ल अलिकति गाह्रो छ हजुर गाह्रो ल प्ले नो 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 ओए बच्चा यार कस्तोमा कमेन्ट्री बेस छ यो जुटको गाना हटाउनु त अफलाइन नै खेल्न पर्यो कति अनलाइन हो त अफलाइन हो के भन्दैछ यसको गेमको कमेन्ट्री नै खोलिदिनु ला नि त हिजो भर्खर खेलेको होइन एकछिन कुद्दाखेरि लाम्टाइ निस्किने गरी कुदेको हुन्छ यो लोफाई म्युजिक हो क्या देख्छु कमेन्ट्री लगाइदिनु पर्ख म कमेन्ट्री लगाइदिन्छु तर कमेन्ट्री डाउनलोड गर्नुपर्छ अब यसपछि डाउनलोड गर्छु म चिल म्युजिक हो क्या चिलमा बस्ने हातले चलाउन लाग्यो राम्रो ग्रम्बीका काममा हो कि छुट्टी छ ग्रम्बीको बस रिच कॉल देता भाई मिट्टू भाई किल्समा फान्ने भएको घरमा कति बजीदेखि हो काम ग्रम्पीको 12 त बज्न आँटिसक्यो त नाइस सक्दिगा ए 14 आयो त के भाइ 14 सँग आरपी खेल्नु पर्ला यार देख्छि त्यो कुन ग्याङमा अरे रिमाइन्डर अनि कसरी 14 के अरे 14 को आइडी उयो गरिरहेछ चलाइरहेछ कि नाम 14 गरिराखेको नाइस पास धन्यवाद ए हो र त्यतिको ट्रस्ट हुनुपर्छ क्या साथीको चेन्ज गर्नुपर्ने हेर न यो अहिले यो डेल पियर कस्तो राको के खेलाइदियो भर्खर यार यस्तो अघि चेन्ज गर्नुपर्ने डिफेन्स त ठिकै छ मिखाइल ओयारजाबाल डेक्चीको काम छैन अहिले अल्छिलाको हुँदै बसिरहेको छ लप्ले मेरो है देख्छि यो 500 सब्सक्राइबर भयो भने अनि समथिङ अरू के पुरा भयो भने त हुने रहेछ मेरो 1000 सब्सक्राइबर नचाहिने रहेछ उयो हुनलाई त्यो कि दुई खालके छ दुई खालके यो देखेको थिएँ क्या 1000 सब्सक्राइबर वाला पनि कि त 500 सब्सक्राइबर अनि अरू के हुनुपर्ने वाला मेरो 500 मै हो अरे हो भएको तिम्रो 500 मा भएको थियो अरू केही हैन अझ कुन कसलाई चाहिँ 1000 वटा चाहिन्छ त नि 500 अनि 4000 आवर्स यो अनमोललाई मलाई उ हाल्न लाउनु पर्ने एफपीएल को यो लौडीमा अन्त इन्डिया रिजन थियो मेरो सुरुमा सो कुनै रिजनमा पान्छ मेरो पनि त्यो इन्डिया रिजनमै राखेको थिएँ मैले त्यतिखेर लु उ हेर न यो कसरी लान्छ भनेको क्या म त बुझ्दिनँ यार मेरो त कहिल्यै त्यसरी लाँदैन त कि कुन स्किल हो कि के हो यो आफै प्लेयरले गर्ने हो कि त्यो प्लेयर काट्ने सक्दैन नि त्यसरी त्यो नट मेक हान्ने क्या क्लाउड एपिआईमा हेर्नु क्लाउड एआईमा च्याट जिपीटीले सोध्नु पर्छ होला कस्तो अरे बुझिनँ मैले ब्याकु के भनेको बुझिन्न तिमीले भनेकै बेटारे हल्कुरे 1000 सामान ल्याएर त्यो पछि भन मैले बुझिन तिमीले भनेकै जेनेरेसन ग्याप हुँदैछ भाइरल अरे मलाई थाहा छ मैले सुनेको छु अडियो कमेन्ट्री कहाँ हुन्छ डाउनलोड डेटा कमेन्ट्री यस 800 MB ए भिडियो One, closing the game, appearance from building in the future. त्यही त भनेको त्यो प्लेयरले हान्छ तर मेरो कुनै प्लेयरले हान्दैन के हो त्यो म त बुझ्दिनँ सबै अरूको प्लेयरले मात्रै हान्ने हो कि मेरो आफ्नो प्लेयरले त कसैले हानेको देख्दिनँ सर म त भयो भोकै होला नि कमेन्ट्री डाउनलोड स्टेडियम डेटा चाहिँ किन हाल्नु कमेन्ट्री मात्रै हुन्छ होइन म्युजिक गेमको म्युजिक पनि खोल्दिनु ल भाइ हटाउनु त हेरे अनि खाली बजाउनु केही नै छैन अनि ग्राफिक अडियो स्टेडियम म्युजिक केले ओके पिच अडियो स्टेडियमको ठिकै छ कमेन्ट्री चाहियो नि त अडियो चाहिँ घटाउनुपर्छ लास्ट टाइम अरूहरूले त गरिरहेको हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ त हैन र आधीभन्दा कम लेख त के सेटिङ गेम सेटिङ्स प्ले अडियो कमेन्ट्री सेटिङ आधीभन्दा कम स्टेडियम सेटिङ झन् सानै बनाउनु पर्यो ख्याचेक गरेको साउन्ड इफेक्ट पनि कम गरिदिन्छु कमेन्ट यतिले हुन्छ होला पिच अडियो पनि यति नै साउन्ड इफेक्ट पनि यस्तै नै साउन्ड इफेक्ट बढाउनु अरे किन ख्याचेक गरेको आधी पुऱ्याउनु आधी बलको साउन्डमा त्यो साउन्ड इफेक्टमा हो र त्यो त पिचमा गनिन्छ होइन र पिचको भनेको चाहिँ के साउन्ड हो त त्यसो भए स्टेडियमको त्यो हाउ गरेको भइहाल्यो त्यो अरू होइन क्या मलाई यो इन्चेन थ्रु हान्न सिकाउनु पऱ्यो क्या लौडीमा जाँदै जाँदैन भनेको जे गरे पनि के भयो हटायो त अरू कमेन्ट्री समेन्ट्री पनि लगायो त तर आएन त कमेन्ट्रीको आवाज गेम रिस्टार्ट गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो छ लाग्यो एकचोटिमा उ गर्नु पऱ्यो साललाई एउटा यसको टाइप मार्किङ यसको एएमएफ का यसले टाइप मार्किङ सफिकेट पार्नु
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Well,
the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Looking for options for movement. Vieri. Del Piero. And that has been cut short.
एडगर डेभिड्स के खेल्छ यार यो सबैतिर हुन्छ त भनेको डिफेन्डर पनि हो मा यो स्ट्राइकर पनि देखिरहेको थिए
Good driving run. Vieira. Now Platini. Some good persistent defending here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Del Piero. Zanetti has it in a wide position. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. He's found a way through. Out of play for a goal kick.
Off. I know.
A lot of space ahead of him. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got away. Baresi. Oh, this is a very good run. Mateus.
कुद
Del
भाइ
Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Vieira.
Best really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Quality ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
नाइ 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 वे
It's hit the crossbar. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. Oh, the ball's
Yeah,
let
no.
loose here.
ओ ल
Mateus. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
त्यो दुई दुई
Referee's
गोल
had
त
a look,
खाइसक्नु पर्ने हो
and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. And the shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
रोनाल्डो ए थुराम
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Del Piero goes short. This looks promising. And now they can spring out a defence.
त्यो छैन त्यो अप्सन त्यो त
Caught offside that
अर्को गएको
time.
भए चाहिँ छैन
Marquez. Thuram. And it's Michel Platini. And
उता
claimed
खाली
it back
दिनु
swiftly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Zanetti. Good read, needed to be. Goes long and straight. Best, very much a man
रोनाल्डोको
of
रनै
this
यस्तो
moment.
ढिलो गर्दैछ त्यो साले रोनाल्डोको रनै बुझ्न गाह्रो यार
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids, driving forward, knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's being urged to shoot.
ओइ
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
हेर रोनाल्डो यो एडगार डेभिस तर मलाई लास्टै उयो लाग्छ यार योमा
Vieri. David Villa.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
आम्मा हेर न फेरि त्यही आउँदैछ साले
And here's
Yep.
Vieri. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Mateus. De Bruyne is wide and looking to get onto this. He's had it taken off him. Mateus. Mateus! Great effort, beautifully
चार
taken.
भन्छ
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was...
यसपालि के छ एफपिएल जित्छ जस्तो लाग्छ त
Thuram has given away a free kick.
मेरो बल्ल बल्ल एउटा सब हानेर उ चाहिँ भएको छ के भन्छ त्यसलाई
And it's Zanetti.
प्लेयर चाहिँ पुगेको छ
Tries to pass it through. And the shot! He's
Cancel
done
गरेको
very well
सब
to
क्यान्सल
get
गरेको
to
कस्तो
that.
दामी हुन्थेन
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it
रोनाल्डो
all
हान्दै त भाइ
depends on the service.
रोनाल्डो
He gets
ओए
big! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with waste.
कोचवाला राखिदिउँ टिभेज त्यसबाट टिभेज राखिदिउँ के छ अरू त फिगो त्यही होस् अलिक क्रसर फिगो राख्दै त हुन्थ्यो कुनै रिडहरू आम्मामाम ए फिक्सले सोध्यो क्या अब यस्तो छ है यो के बफ हानेर आइरहेछ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Matthäus threads one in, and this is Tevez. In it comes.
There's much for...
Can he finish?
Nice.
Goal! Argentina!
Nice.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but
No,
they
no,
were
no, no,
certainly
no.
tested. Argentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Michel Platini.
Like,
No, it's
फर्केको
come to
थियो
nothing. Fernandez plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. Rummenigge. Oh, he's had a shot!
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Mateus, under an awful lot of pressure. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Argentina really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Argentina goes for a shot!
Oi.
Off the post!
अलिकतिले बाँचे यार
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Tevez looking to be a menace in the final third. Tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball has bounced loose now. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And they've got rid. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Tevez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's a cute ball. And he can clear it away. Tries to play it through.
Nice defense.
Vieira. Tevez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And there goes the final whistle.
जितिएमा यस्तो गुसँग यार म हजार कति 3000 पनि बेयरली भएको टिममा
just enough. A terrific
यो सोमबार के आउँछ यो सोमबारको उसमा देख्छु के थाहा छ तिमीलाई राम्रो छैन अरे यो आउने सोमबारको इम्प्याक्ट बट यति खेल्नु म थियोस् भिटी नै हालिदिनु पर्ला रसियाको छ म this should do it
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
Mbappe tries a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's quick to get it clear again. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Plenty to aim at here. Cross needs to be good. Dida claims it without any fuss. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Dani Olmo, he's in a great position here. And chance! And here's Neymar. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dani Olmo. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he welcomes it in. It's a promising position. It's a good-looking delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now the breakaway. Oh, a delicate chip through. And for a moment you... And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Argentina really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
ओए
Nicely intercepted.
Bangladesh clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
बस
Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a fair
Oi.
tumble under that challenge.
कॉपी विंडर डी बंदे
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming.
man.
That's a yellow card.
ऐसे के खेले सर बिहान कोबैक्स में देखिरहेको थियो त कोबैक्स हानिरहेको हुन्छ त तिमी
And it's Mendes. Mendes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Platini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Searching pass he's played there. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Picked out there the
Nice.
shot.
ना प्ले
Oh, taken with style.
एससी का एससी को देख चाहिँ एफसी यो
And late in the
गर्दा
day,
गोल हान्न पाइयो
a
त
telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
लोमा
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
हामी लकी यो दिमाग चाट्दैछ नि
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
यसले मान्दिन्छ
Vitinha. Here's a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
पता नहुँदा यत्रो
This is
नाइस
Bojan, and he shoots!
खोल्दियो रेल दियो अब भन्दिरहेको छु रेल
With the match slipping
कहिले काहीँ
away,
पिसी
they
गेम नि
have
खेल्नु न
hauled themselves
डोडा
off
हाल्छु
the
म अब
canvas.
Look, that was a
साढे
technical
आयो
interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... He gets big!
नब्बे सर्ट चाहिँ अलि राम्रो हान्नु पऱ्यो होला ट्राभल विथ सहयोग
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
De Bruyne. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
जबरजस्ती हान्नु खोज्यो दुईजना
Cafu with the clearance. Del Piero is someone with real
Piero.
dynamite in his boots. And that's that.
एसिकले हटाउँदैछ म आफैले
Intended all square,
मेसेज
both
हराएको होइन
sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get...
साढे खुट्टा कस्तो छ यार साढे तिम्रो 7 days today हान्ने हैन एसी के छैन एसी खै हेर्दैछ कि गइसक्यो भने थाहा नै छैन डिलिट हानिदिइसकेँ मैले आज किन ठाउँ खाली थिएन झन् अब लाइभमा हान्ने यहाँ सडासँग भनेर बसेको डिलिट हान्दैछ भनेको बाटिस्टुटा जस्तो सिएफ छ यार म रोनाल्डो दिन्थेँ क्या म अरू खोज नि त सता गेम त्यस्तै खालके सँगै खेल्नेवाला त्यो तिम्रो त सिकाएर तिमी खेल्दैछौ नि दुईजनावाला त्यो खै त आइसतिर हो त के भयो ए अड्रियानो त आम्मा अड्रियानो पर्दैन त नि यो देख्छिको तर लास्ट खतरा छ हेर्छ अड्रियानोमा रन पनि लिन्छ फिनिसिङ पनि छ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
कसैको अड्रियानले रन लिँदैन रहेछ
Just
भने मैले
oozing from the stands here. These fans
है
love
मेरो
their
पनि त्यसो
football,
नमिलेको हो
and
कि
we're
मेरो
about to
त
be dished up a feast of it.
त्यो मेरो रोनाल्डोलाई याद गर त्यो रनै त्यसले बिचमा छोडिदिन्छ क्या
Jim, which
त्यो
player is
दिमाग भेर
best
भएको
equipped
जस्तो
for this
गरेको
game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Applies the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, this looks sharp.
लु हेर अब यो रन कसरी रोक्ने के कस्तो जुत्को छ यार
Well, they would have been looking at him to
किन
produce
गर्न
the
मिल्दैन
goods,
भनेको
and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. And here's Del Piero. And it's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a decent clearance.
अर्को युट्युबमा हेर्छु सबले त्यही भने हुन्छ अनि युट्युबरहरूले त्यस्तो रन लिँदैन हेभी प्लेयर छ भन्छ अरे तिमीहरूले त लिइरहेको हुन्छ होइन मैले त त्यस्तै देखिरहेको हुन्छ यार
And it's Michel Platini. Platini. Oh, what a ball! He's come in hard. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Argentina are behind here despite their domination of possession. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Beckham. Now it's Vieri. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well... Cristiano Ronaldo! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
अन्त भाइ
Up he goes!
यस्तो खाली पाउँदैन
Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's had it taken off him, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Nesta. Platini. Best. Cafu. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And he shoots! denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
फर्मिन लोपेज चाहिए क्या फर्मिन लोपेज जल स्क्रिन में रहने त्यहाँबाट म रेल नभएको
Torres with the clearance. He's going for goal. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
हास्य हजुरको खै त्यो उले गरेको छैन
And it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk gets it clear. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. That has been cut short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a sharp pass. Cleared without hesitation.
डिबल खाली पाए त हानिहाल्छ नि हो कस्तो खाली छिराउन
The
खोज्नुहुन्छ
final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
डबल टच छ ए छ ल ल डबल टच पावर शट हैन
And we're underway again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Mateus, he's being urged to shoot. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. And Mateus. Platini. Now it's Del Piero. That's rather hopeful.
अझै मामा खोइ मामालाई नि लगाउनु पर्यो फिफा लगाउनु पर्यो
Costa Curta.
मामा अहिले उसको खै के गर्दैछ अहिले अलिकति त हिजो स्ट्रिम मिलाऊ भनेको त खै ल अब मिलाउँछु भन्दै त त्यो खोइ के उसको प्र्याक्टिस गर्दैछ
Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And here's Inzaghi. And it's Inzaghi! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
यस्तो डिफेन्ड गरेर हेर न त गेडा जस्तोमा जबरजस्ती जिताउनु खोज्छ अरे गेम दर्शक
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Best. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
There is
an irresistible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. Platini! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And no, that was never going to make it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves
Yeah,
a chance
man,
to draw level.
It's Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now the delivery. Dida claims it without any fuss.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
हेर्दै भाइ
2 minutes to be added on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both...
जीजी 30 ले घट्यो अरे साला मलाई फर्मिन लोपेज चाहिन्छ क्या मलाई यो खतरा खतरा उसले फ्रीको यसले हुँदैन क्या म त्यो फर्मिन लोपेज जान्छु एक गेम बाँकी हो मेरो के हुने हो खोइ हेरे तिम्रो के छ त त्यतिकोमा छोड्दै पनि भइहाल्यो नि हुन त डिभिजन 1 पुग्ने होला नि त तिमी त पुग्ने हो भने जसरी पनि हो बिथिनिया माथि उसको हटाल्ने के गरौँ नि डिफेन्सिभ होइन त्यस्तो साह्रो ट्राई गर्दै राख्दिनु यसले जेनरललाई अलिक भित्र खेलौँ भनौँ यसले विड्थ दिन्छ अलिकति अलिकति पाक्दिसुङ हाल्दैछ डिएमएफमा त्यो एडगार डेभिड्स भनेको चाहिँ के हो योमा बेस्टको कुनै रोल छैन भन्ने मतलब कस्तो रोल छैन त्यहाँबाट क्रस कटाउने नि लाने क्रस कटाउने
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
गोल हान्नेमा त्यसले खै अर्कोपट्टिबाट नि गोलै
Well,
हान्न
it looks
सक्दिन
like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
हेर न
Yeah, he
दाजु
has the
Shapes to
कस्तो
shoot!
कमेडी गर्छ भनेको यार खुट्टा
well, he certainly
तानिदिन्छ
wasn't
फिचर
in the mood
खुट्टा
to take
हालिदिन्छ
any
भनेको
risks.
अगाडिबाट ठेलेको भए पनि ल भन्नु मलाई
Cristiano
स्ट्राइकरहरूले
Ronaldo. And he's forced to go back.
त्यो त म थियो
Zanetti. Looking tidy in possession here.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this.
अलिक चिल भएर खेल्नु त
And it's Del Piero. Played up towards the front line.
म त्यसले स्ट्राइकर
Costa
खेलेको थिएँ
Curta.
त्यसले सेकेन्डरी स्ट्राइकर खेल्नु
Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
Judge, surely! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
हैन कुद्दैछ साले बिचमा रन क्यान्सल गर्छ यार कस्तो गु हो हैन
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's away! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
हैन ए चेन्ज हुने साले
And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's a good ball out wide. Costa Curta. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets into some space. Park Ji-sung. And here's Batistuta. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, there's a probing ball.
हेर्नुपर्छ यार देख्छु
Added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've
Yeah,
just
really,
begun the
man,
second
the
period
futsal.
here.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Platini, it's run loose. Who's going to get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
गाडी निकाल्ने हो क्या गाडी यसो पोइन्टले
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Marquez and Mateus. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero. Now, who's going to be first to this?
हान्न भाइ प्लिज
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Platini! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
हेर न म्याच इसका फल छोडेको अरे
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And here's Del Piero. And they win it back again. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mateus. Can he get it through? And it's Del Piero. He is through here. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers the ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner.
अस्ति चाहिँ म कस्तो राम्रो स्पेस बनाउँथेँ यार म यो उयोहरूको लागि अहिले त के स्पेस बनाउनु नि म टाइटमा टाइट सब चुमुक्क परेर बसिदिन्छ म आफ्नो टच पनि फेरि त्यस्तै हक छ के अरे प्लेयरले पनि
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Del Piero.
रन उसलाई रन लिनलाई त हेर त्यो रोनाल्डो कुद्नु पर्यो नि म अफेन्सिभ अवेयरनेस नभए जसरी खेल्छ क्या त्यो
Aimed beyond the defense. Bit
आलु
too
जस्तो
much weight on
मलाई
the pass.
ढिलो रन पनि ढिलो लिन्छ त्यो सेकेन्डरी स्ट्राइकर जस्तो छ अहिले कुदेको त थियो नि ढिलो कुदेको थिएन अर्को डिफेन्डर कुदिसकेको थियो त्यसपछि कुदेर के हुन्थ्यो त्यसको रनसम्म म अब त्यसलाई पर्खिन्जाल्छ नि त अर्कोले मलाई मार्क गरिहाल्छ नि त
And very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quality ball. Mateus.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's that, the end. Quite a
अघि नै हो
game,
क्या 45
and one
मिनट
that
पछि
was
के भन्छ
always on a knife edge until
45
the
मिनट पछि
very
अगाडि
final whistle.
त्यतिखेर कुदेको
No
थियो भनेको
shortage of endeavour,
रन लिएको थियो
efforts, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
अट्याकिङ गर्न नि आएन क्या म के भन्छ त्यसलाई अट्याकिङ चान्स बनाउनु नि के गरिरहेको छु बेससँग बल हुँदा मैले के गरेँ त्यतिखेर ओए गोल सुन त 2,94,000 पुगेछ त केटा घटेर तिमी मार्क गर अब त्यस्तो टाइमिङ थियो भने त्यो यति मिनटमा यस्तो गरेको थियो भनेर मार्क गरेर म हेर्छु म कस्तो चाहिँ मिस गर्दो रहेछ त्यस्तो रन अनि भन्नु त्यो तिमीले देख्न साथ यतिखेर भनेर भन्नु नि म पछि यो गर्छु रिभ्यू गर्छु आफ्नो गेम ल ल ल ल अहिले भइहाल्यो अब अर्कोचोटि राम मैले युज गर्न सकिरहेको छैन क्या आफ्नो यसको म्याक्सिमम पोटेन्सियलमा चार अनुसारमा S2P अरे S2P भनेको चाहिँ के हो
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
हेयर टु प्ले हो क्या हराम प्ले
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released.
Del Piero! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Best. Looking to play him in. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mateus
भग्गु सर्ट हान्छ
actually
अन्त
didn't
एउटा
do
त्यहाँ
an
आफ्नो
awful lot
फिला
wrong, to
के
be
अरे
honest.
ठोक्दै बस्छ भनेको प्लेयरहरू दुईचोटि हानेको दुई सर्ट हानेको दुई सर्टमै त्यस्तो गरिरहेछ
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. So we're still where we started right now. Del Piero is herring after that one. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Vieira. Hullet. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. The muscular approach does pay off here. Pirlo. Milan finding their passes. And he's surging through. He's going for goal. Vieira tries to pass it through. Busquets. Rummenigge. Hullet, and the shot!
नै
And he's opted for the long pass. And we hit half-time.
त्यो रन नलिने हैन लिन्छ कि रोनाल्डोले तर त्यो ढिलो वाला रन लिन्छ क्या स्लो न स्लोमा त्यो के अरे डिफेन्डरले काट्छु वाला रनै लिँदैन भनेको
So we are still where we were.
त्यत्रो एक्सेलरेसन र स्पिड त त्यो भन्दा त बेसी छ नि त तिनीहरूको डिफेन्डरहरु भन्दा त गरिदिनु कि एएमएफ यहाँ भयो डिपेज गर्छ अलिकति सेक्ने खालको एएमएफ रहेको किन सिएमएफमा बस्दैछ उताबाट र अस्ति पनि मेरो यही त थियो फर्मेसन साँच्ची
Substitution for Argentina. Number 10, George Best. Coming on.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 32.
So the first half brought no goals. And that interception was most necessary. There's the shot! That's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. The second half off to a spectacular start. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone...
Chance for a shot! Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldo is onto this. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cannavaro cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Swept in.
बिस्तारै के अरे पासको बटन थिचिरहेको छु अगाडि डेल पिएर छ हैन त्यसलाई उता पछाडी सेकेन्ड त्यसको कटेर दिनु
Well, I
पर्छ
think it's
त्यसको
pretty
बल
clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Argentina are level. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a cute ball. Done delicately. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
तर यही ठिक छ होला फर्मेसन टिममा बेस्टले त्यसरी जबरजस्ती राख्नु भन्दा त यस्तो गरिदिन्छ बरु नयाँ ट्राई गरौँ न जग्गा सीएफ प्याक आयो भने वाइप आउट गर्नु पर्ला देख्छ किन भ्यारो के मिडमा त सब रातै रातो छ त हौ बेस्टलाई खेला हुँदैछ त कसले यति चाहिँ गरिदिउँ न त नगर मलाई
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to...
Vitinha! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
What is Konami doing here? What
And it's Azar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi Alonso. Vieira. Platini. Saliba cuts it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Upamecano calmly anticipates.
यो अहिले भर्खर मैले दिएँ नि जुन देख्छि त्यसलाई तिमीले थ्रु दिन्छौ कि यो त्यो बेचलाई तिमीले थ्रु दिन्छौ कि के रे नर्मल पास दिन्छौ
Platini quietly revving up.
मैले थ्रु दिएको मेरो उयो गरेर के त्यसले
Facing up to his adversary. This
त्यसको
is a
डिफेन्डरले
formidable matchup. And it's Tevez. And Tevez! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now here's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
It's a threatening ball. It's a loose ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Vieira. Here's Vitinha. Out of play for a throw. Zanetti. Cannavaro. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
डबल टच हानेको फ्यालो बल
Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
टेनल राम्रो छ कि क्या हो म्याच
Massaro. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Yeah, he might have been looking.
A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's a Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
लु
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Cristiano
Way.
Ronaldo!
हानु त
It's
फिनिश
in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not... Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Platini. That is lovely. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano. And it's Damian. Upamecano. Could be danger here.
फेरि गर खेला अब फेरि
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, they could be caught out here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vitinha. No, he's not getting past him there. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew
दुई
what
गोल
was
खाएर
coming.
के गर्नु
That's a
दुई गोल
yellow
खाएर
card.
पछाडि बसिरहेछ
Well, not
नचल्दै
the
गर्छ
best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's that, the end. Argentina can probably lay claim to the
अर्जेन्टिना
title
रोनाल्डो
of having been the
अर्जेन्टिनाको
better
उसमा
side here.
अर्जेन्टिनाको
Certainly-
जर्सीमा मा पनि स्ट्रिम गर्नु पर्यो भन्दैछ देक्चीले योमा के सिकारी हो यो के भान्जी हो क्या यो दुइटा मध्ये एउटा हो क्या
Well, what a
त्यति
sight this
त्यति
is.
भन्दैमा
The
यो
colour,
सिकारी हो
the
यो फिक्स
choreography, the camaraderie.
सिकारी
The
हो
fans
कि
have pulled out all the stops to make this a
सिकारी जस्तो लागिरहेछ
monumental
भाइ त
occasion.
मामा त होइन पक्कै
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah.
He's gone for goal!
Header?
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he
Yo, bence.
needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were
तिमी हो मामाकोबाट
very
बोल्ने?
annoyed.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Back into the middle. Ah, that's a fine interception.
के हान्नु पर्यो?
He's in a great position. Mbappe!
बचायो.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a loose ball. And this is
Ui,
Messi.
के रन यो लिन्छ
And
लिन्छ
now a
टच लिन्छ
sudden
लिन्छ
chance
यार.
to counter.
सक्यो
There could be trouble here. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
को कतिखेर चेन्ज हुन्छ थाहा नै छैन. केले हो केले.
Barcelona are in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona are in... And the finish! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of
के को क्लिप
moments.
काट्नु क्या मान्छे?
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to...
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
This their second corner of the game.
ट्याक्टिकल बनाएको हो क्या त्यो भनेको त्यो ब्लाइन्डली स्प्याम नहानोस् भनेर.
And he's taking no chances there. Played back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Hazard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Best. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Zanetti. That'll be a throw-in.
अहिले गरिराख्नु हुन्छ?
Stood up well
Good
to him
idea.
there. Zanetti. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Bit too much weight on the pass. And he's there to belt it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This looks promising. Timber. Pedri. And it's Zanetti. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. Nice control. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Timber. He's played it long. Messi has it in a wide position. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri. And that pass just didn't quite work. Quality ball. Best.
No.
Now that... And Del Piero!
Oh, good,
Oh,
man.
surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Del Piero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling it.
Oh, terrible pass. Mateus. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina were involved in a great game here, unpredictable.
What's a new Ministry of Science and Technology and 1% Nepal GDP to go to research अरे महावीर पनि ले गया केमा
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
यस्तो र्याङ्क पुस हान्दै छु
Just listen to that
के
noise.
जित्न
This
हारेर
place
छु
is definitely
स्ट्रिम अफ
up
गरेर
for
खेल्यो
it.
भने
Let's
जितिन्छ
hope
म
we
स्ट्रिम
get a
अन गरेर
contest
खेल्यो
worthy
हारेर
of the
खाल्छ
setting. We have already started here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina have their second corner now. And he's heaved it away. And it's Michel Platini. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, this is a great position. Platini. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chance for a shot! Off the post. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Zanetti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Platini! Oh, split-second reaction.
Platini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Fernandes. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Szoboszlai is behind this one. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation.
Coming on the field is number 14, Rijkaard.
Szoboszlai! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Argentina have rung the changes already. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Marquez. Mateus. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Fernandes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. Del Piero. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Marquez. In with the challenge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Tevez. It's played through for him. Chance! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Argentina have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Argentina head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Zanetti delivers. Oh, that was vital.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram can get it clear. This might spell danger. Mateus.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Takes the shot! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And wow, he has given that a right old hit. Climbs up big! In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well played. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mateus kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's it. Argentina pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness.
दसको विन रेट ग्याप छ इसको प्लेयर पोजिसन मैले दिएको छ र होइन नि सबै खेल्दो रहेछ त यो त लौडी त एमएफ र एसएसडी मान्छे
Well, what a scene we have here.
Hello?
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
त्यो के अरे चिम्पु भन्ने कुकुरको उयो सुनेको
Well,
थिएँ
the
देखेको
stage is
तिमीले
set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in
त्यो
great
एउटा
voice, and there's a real sense of
सेलिब्रेटी
anticipation
एउटा
in
कुन
the
कुन
air.
सेलिब्रेटीले हालिरहेको थियो क्या यो कुकुर भेट्यो भने
There's the
हराएको रहेछ
whistle,
एउटा
and
कुकुर
here we go.
त्यो कुकुर भेट्यो भने त्यसलाई
Well, we
50,000
just
दिने
know,
भनेर
of course, what an excellent goalkeeper
अनि
Dida is. Indeed, some
होइन
consider
होइन
him to be
अनि
right up
पछि
there amongst
भेटाएछ
the
तर
elite.
त्यसको सब उहरू क्या
Towering and
त्यो
someone who
स्किनहरू मात्रै क्या
always
त्यो
has great
उसले
presence.
खाइदिएर छ
For
क्या
me,
लेओपार्डले
just
खाइदिएछ
always
क्या
seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Tenez!
चितुवाले खाइदिएछ
Now it's a
क्या
race for the ball.
अब कहाँ परबाट लगेको रहेछ अनि चितुवाले खाइदिएर त्यसको त्यो पुच्छरहरू
Thuram
त्यस्तो
gets
गरेको
across
छ
to
क्या
intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. And he's had a hit!
मान्छेलाई त
Oh, the ball's run
खाइदिनु
loose
त्यति
here.
साह्रो
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Del Piero. And he's there to belt it away. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. And now the breakaway. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So it is still 0-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. Searching pass he's played there. And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our
Good
very
ring.
first corner. And he's heaved it away. Marquez. And here's Del Piero. And he plays one through. And it's made its way to him. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the through ball.
नाइ
And this is Batistuta. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Batistuta. This might spell danger. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Argentina really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
keeper's dealt with that. Del Piero.
Added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mateus. That is ended up in no man's land. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Low.
Well, big chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
मान्छे भएपछि त अन्त खुल्छ रेडी राख नि तिम्रो क्रेडिट कार्ड मास्टर कार्ड
It's their second corner of the game.
member first member
Defending of the desperate variety. Mateus.
no bhai no bhai
It's a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers.
Cantona really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Mateus knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta picks it up out wide. That's a good cross in. And a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in.
एम्बापे निस्किन्छ रनमा हेर त्यो अहिलेसम्म ननिस्केको रोनाल्डो ननिस्केको रनमा एम्बापे
the second period, it is still anyone's game. Opts for safety. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a little off target. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now he's got space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cantona. Threads one in, and the shot's on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a super give and go. Serves. He gets big. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Danger averted for now. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to.